Remember Adventure Time? That fun goofy show about Finn the human and his dog brother Jake who go on fun adventures where they save a sentient piece of gum, beat up an old man with Alzheimer's, fought off some goons who really like candles, and help Finn's childhood hero Billy, who turns out to not actually be Finn's hero, but rather the personification of death and malice, was killed Billy and is now wearing Billy's skin so that he can take the gems of power from all the princesses in the world, which acts as a power source and activation code for the Enchiridion, an ancient book of unrivaled power that not only explains how to be a hero to its reader, but also acts as a key that can open portals to an entire multiverse, and if destroyed, will rip open a hole in space-time that leads to a rift beyond time and space as a concept into the ruins of an ancient civilization, where the only thing that remains is a sleeping old man whose dreams bring forth Prismo, the Wishmaster, who is a cosmic being that can change the very laws of reality and create entire new universes, all at the whims of whoever asks him for a wish. And so the Lich, who once again is wearing the skin of Finn's childhood hero, walks through the rift in space-time and wishes this all-powerful being for the extinction of all life.
Yeah, he wished for the extinction of all life, and I did it.
What? Oh, glob!
But that's fine, because our good-natured hero Finn also gets a wish, and he can use it to fix everything. And so he wishes for the Lich to never even ever have existed.
Power of Frost! Power of Frost! The power of Frost! Power of Frost!
Boy, did that wish not go well. Yeah, Adventure Time was kind of a crazy show that got away with way more than it probably should have, as it somehow managed to sneak cosmic horror onto Cartoon Network. And I'm only half joking. I mean, I can't be the only one that got nightmares from this show. If not from the cosmic terrors it introduced, then at least from Lemon Grab. But scary as it can be, I absolutely adore Adventure Time, and I'm completely in love with the deep and rich lore of this world. This world has a deep mythology that is completely unique, and just as much fun as it is absolutely horrifying. Don't believe me? This is Prismo. Prismo is a pretty chill two-dimensional dude who likes to hang out with other cosmic beings, such as the Cosmic Owl, who makes dreams a reality, and Orbo, who's an orb, and does round things. Anyway, Prismo exists in the center of the cosmos within the Time Room, named such because it contains the two primordial entities that produce time by literally beating time waves out of each other. So Prismo's role in the universe is to grant anyone who finds their way to his time room any wish they can think of, but ignoring the fact that any random schmuck can wish anything from a sandwich to the absolute end of all living beings in the universe. Prismo himself is far more interesting. For you see, Prismo only exists within the dream of an old man from a lost civilization who's trapped in eternal sleep. Why is this important? Because Prismo and his parasitic relationship with his dreaming old man shows us the blueprint of how reality itself is made up in Adventure Time. All of existence in the multiverse is nothing but the combined dream and consciousness of the greater deities who existed before all others. Deities so heinous and terrifying that even the mere mention of them sends terror into the higher beings, such as the Lord of the Nightosphere itself. These terrifying creatures come in all shapes and sizes, as they existed before shapes had even solidified. But the one I want to focus on today is Gunther! Okay, maybe he doesn't look all that scary right now, but believe me, this creature is a monster that only seeks destruction and conquest! And bottles. Big fan of bottles. But for you to truly understand how terrifying this creature is, I'll have to tell you a story. Before there was time, before there was anything, there was nothing. And before there was nothing, there were monsters. A primordial soup of ideas and laws of function, all fighting for dominions and their right to existence. Before they learned to dream of shadows on walls and green fields, and before time and space could offer them a battlefield, these primordial monsters clashed against each other in a primordial soup, and they are the most powerful and terrifying beings in Adventure Time. And amongst them is Orgalorg, the Breaker of Worlds. Unlike most of his brethren, Orgalorg made it out of the ocean of monsters and manifested himself into the existing world, where he destroyed, killed, and conquered to his heart's content, even earning himself the name World Breaker. until at the height of his hubris, he tried to steal the power of a catalyst comet, a higher dimensional power that issues in ages of change and only arrives once per millennia for himself, but in the process was cut down by Glob himself on the order of Abraham Lincoln. Don't worry about it. Mortally wounded, Orgalog would fall to Earth, where the gravity would mold him into a smaller, more cuddlier shape. But as he gained a new body, he would lose the memories of his own greatness and power. Orgalorg would live out his immortality and walk the earth for thousands of years, witnessing or even playing a part in the development of multiple different societies and events throughout history, such as the ancient Greeks and Egyptians, the American peace movement, as well as the rise of Hollywood, also the assassination of John F. Kennedy. But Orgalorg would eventually end up in a kingdom of ice alongside a sad old wizard who, thanks to the curse of his own crown, was left eternally searching for a Gunter to shower in love. Gunter still carried his destructive nature and would eventually even regain his true form because of makeouts?
So, makeouts.
I mean, I guess. He has a kid. Looking away from the bigger picture and focusing more on Earth, we see that things are a bit more chill here. Except for one thing. Remember how reality is just a dream? Well, some people who are sad and insane enough can manipulate this dream to grant them incredible abilities. These people are called wizards. And they, along with the elementals, which are the embodiments of the 4 building blocks of the universe: fire, ice, slime, and candy. Yes, I said candy, don't worry about it. These wizards would gain power and eventually start worshipping a dark, eldritch being who, just like Orgalorg, escaped the ocean of monsters and thus predates creation itself. This monster was called Kokentepi, the god of magic and the creator of the dark arts. With time, wizards would start worshipping this creature as their god, and with the madness and sadness they'd inflict upon themselves, they'd learn their dark god's magic. But then it died. How? Don't worry about it. Moving forward, we see how different catalyst comets enact new eras and concepts onto the world, such as this lich-shaped comet that's about to strike down with the intent to end all life. Man, he's really obsessed with that, huh? But that's okay, because the Ice Elemental Evergreen has created a magical crown that fulfills its wearer's deepest wish, that being
to destroy the hideous comet which threatens our world.
But I'm sure that with that kind of power, they'll have no problem saving.
Gunther, no.
Oh.
Gunther, no.
Gunther, no.
That's the wrong way.
Oh, Gunther, no! Gunther, no! Gunther, no!
No! Gunther, no! Gunther, no!
So everyone dies, but they got better. Life continued to flourish, now with guys, vampires, and whatever the fuck this thing is. Until the the mushroom bomb war happened. And then all of this happened. Honestly, it's insane how much stuff there is here. From gun people who want to reinstate capitalism and build a police state where they intentionally lobotomize their citizens, to sentient slimes who want to create their fourth slime reich, to the vampire king, this really sad guy who makes me cry sometimes, to the best character in the show who makes me cry all the time. A whole ass zombie apocalypse, the isolation of humanity, the evolution of dogs, and the multiple wars they would fight against rainicorns, who by the way love the taste of human flesh, which Finn also apparently does. Magic Man's banishment from Mars, whatever this thing is, Jake's dad, the semi-immortal alien guy, and so much more. But even with all these crazy and quite frankly terrifying things, there's still one thing that stands above them all. One that terrifies even the ancient monsters that ruled before time. For just like the Titans in Greek myth, they had created their superior and replacement. In Adventure Time, each deity has either a purpose like Prismo the Wishmaster and the prophetic cosmic owl, or they embody a concept, like Golb. Golb is the scariest deity in Adventure Time, and is the embodiment of chaos and disorder, whose existence is solely based on ripping apart and devouring the creations and systems of greater beings. Its presence is felt in every crevice where chaos lurks. We don't actually understand much about Golb, as how could any mortal being wrap its mind around chaos itself? But what we do know is that Golb is a malevolent deity who exists solely to uproot order with chaos, and to devour and remove them out of existence, as we see when Golb devoured Magic Man's wife Margles and erased her out of existence and memory. But Gulb isn't satisfied with just lowly immortals, as it frequently feasts on entire worlds, breaking them down to their core components and erasing their presence from time and space. Speaking of, remember that episode when Finn went to the Pillow World and built an entire life, but then as he was about to die, he managed to jump back to his own universe after seeing Gulb? But then when Finn wakes up, he couldn't remember anything about the Pillow World? Yeah, that's because Gulb ate it! Gulb devoured and erased everyone in Puhoi out of existence and out of Finn's mind, including his wife and children. Actually, what's the deal with you and wives? Like, first Margot's, now Finn's wife? Like, what is this incel behavior? Wait, are you just mad that you can't get babes because of your weird pyramid head? Or is this because of the baby body? I mean, the Force eyes aren't exactly helping you with you. Wait, I'm sorry, wait! You actually look really beautiful! Oh, so that's what those puzzle pieces are. Yeah, that's not very mathematical, bro. Wait, I'm sorry! Yeah. The world of Adventure Time is terrifying. But you know what's also terrifying? Not being subscribed to this channel and not seeing these incredible videos when they drop. Hey, you've hung out with me for 11 minutes and 8 seconds. And you haven't clicked away, which tells me that there's clearly something going on here between you and me. Why not make it official? Simply click the subscribe button and— Wait, hold on. I saw that. You were about to click away, weren't you? Now listen here, Jacob. Yeah, that's right. I know your name. You better move that mouse over to the subscribe button, okay? Now, where was I? Oh, and feel the rush of dopamine as the button turns to gray and enjoy the incredible content. Either in the new videos they'll show up or the videos already on the channel. And speaking of videos, if you really enjoyed this video and want to go even further beyond, as well as become my personal favorite viewer, you can click the join button or the link to my Patreon to get incredible perks, such as access to the private Discord where you can message me directly, extra videos or early access, as well as Discord community nights, where we all hang out and watch a movie or play games together. Honestly, it's a ton of fun. Also, if you click the join button, you'll get these adorable little membership icons next to your name when you write down comments. Being serious for a second, thank you so much for watching and for subscribing, Jacob! It means the world to me, and I can't wait to show you the other videos I have planned. Tell me what you think in the comments, and do give me suggestions about other universes and lores you'd like me to cover. That's it for me. Stay jinxed.